Tarja, welcome to LINEAROCK.
Thank you.
It's Christmas time in advance with you as our guest. Okay, so Christmas Together, we're here presenting the reissue of From Spirits and Goats, which include also a live album, Christmas Together. And is this like a kind of gift for the fans? And is it going to be just Christmas songs or even some classics rearranged?
On the 11th and 12th on these online streaming concerts, it's exactly the same concert that you can find on the live album on Spirits Ghosts. It's exactly the same concert. So I will be singing songs, international Christmas songs, some Ave Marias that I always love to sing, and then also some traditional Finnish Christmas songs. So it's very atmospheric, kind of a quite dark Christmas concerts, not that much jingle bells and commercial sounds like that.
Okay. Tarja, since there's a world, of Christmas music, how do you pick the songs for your albums and events? And when it comes to composing a Christmas song, how is the approach different for you from the usual process?
Wow. Well, obviously, I like to sing the songs that suit for my voice. I always kind of seek for challenges also to challenge myself as a singer. I don't want to go there where the songs are the easiest, I'm a progressive person, so I kind of seek for the challenge in my songs and try to make different types of songs so that the listener could find the album's interesting. That's the thing, that it's not becoming boring all the same. And then when I'm writing songs, Christmas songs, for example, I have written a song together, and I have written an Ave Maria on my own. The process is exactly the same. I mean, I just play with my piano, something sounds nice enough, and I record it, and then I do the lyrics, and there it is. But in the Christmas music case, it's always been very easy. These songs have been born in a couple of minutes. Seriously, really easy. I don't know why really even is that. But I kind of tend to just let it flow with this type of music. Don't think too much.
Tarja, on Christmas Together, you are also a co-producer with Jim Dooley and Tim Palmer of Bowie, Pearl Jam and U2 fame. And that itself is an indication that you care a lot for this kind of records. But also we can say that your solo career, in a sense, actually started in 2006 with a Christmas record. And since then, Christmas events and records have been a constant for you. Have you always felt Christmas so strongly, Christmas time, since you were a child, or it's actually an artistic choice being, a lyric soprano with a huge vocal range, which fits perfectly this kind of music?
I am a Finnish woman, so we Finns in Finland, we celebrate Christmas. We are a Christmas country, it's that kind of very important family celebration. We celebrate it quietly among the loved ones, it's not like a party, ongoing out party, noisy party. No, we always look for the snow, it's very atmospheric party. And I have a lot of beautiful memories from my Christmases, from my childhood. But for me, Christmas has been always that part of the year where I can really be together with my loved ones. And my mother passed away already a long time ago, like in 2003. And after that, I kind of lost the Christmas spirit. And after that experience, I realized how many lonely people are in Christmas. I wanted to cherish those people, give them something else to think about during this Christmas time. I know that many people hate when the Christmas arrives. It's not a happy celebration for everybody. So I wanted to bring them the joy of music with my voice. And so that's why I've done these couple of Christmas albums. They are like kind of darker albums in a way, in a spirit way, but they are meant to be for those lonely people in Christmas, because Christmas time we remember the loved ones that have passed away already, and we miss them. And so music is there to help us feel better, and that is kind of my mission here. I want to make people feel better. That's all. Yeah.
You've been doing these concerts for 15 years now. What surprise can we expect this year on December 11th and December 12th? Maybe in the production, I don't know, or in the mood, or is there any surprise this time?
It's a different production for sure. I mean, this is a very exciting moment for me to be able to do this live streaming concerts because, first of all, I miss my musicians. I miss performing music, so much. And I miss my public. Obviously, in these concerts, I won't have you there in the present with me, but I will have you in a spirit with me, and so it will be very exciting for me, and I will be very nervous, I know that, but it's kind of the same, the whole situation like making live TV show, everything is live, and we have prepared a beautiful setting for the stage, really atmospheric, very intimate on the other hand, but it's a lot of beautiful effects and very Christmassy, but as again, not that commercial Christmas kind.
Okay. There's also a possibility of a meet and greet on pre-sale. Now you know that the meaning of Christmas together is a necessity more than ever. How will this particular meet and greet will happen, and how is it?
Yeah, I would love to do it like really meeting people, but unfortunately it's going to be like me talking to you at the moment, on Zoom. I will be meeting my fans before the concert and then after the last concert that is going to be at night. So I won't be sleeping at all during that night. I have 2 concerts, one after another, and then I'm still talking with my public and fans and friends, but this is how we have to unfortunately do it this way now. And I have been doing meet and greets in all my concerts, before the concerts or after the concerts, and I love to meet people personally, in person, but this COVID times brought us different challenges. Yeah. So
will it happen before the show or after?
Before and after.
Both. Okay, so you take questions and so on.
Yes.
You were talking about the fans. Actually, some fans complain that in these difficult times, it would be right, to have free streaming concerts. Can you explain from your point of view and from the production point of view why it can happen this way?
It cannot happen. In my case, it cannot happen that way because I have to travel, first of all, to another country. I have to pay all the musicians, all the technical crew. There are a lot of people involved in these concerts. It's even more than an actual normal concert. It's like making a normal. It's like a recording a DVD, filming a DVD from a live show. So these concerts are super expensive to produce, and they are huge risks for every artist making them. And so it's very difficult time for even us to really put up I would love to do concerts even here at home if I would have the people to do them for me. Yeah. But unfortunately, in my case, still it has been rather impossible. And to make these rock concerts, for example, with my rock musicians, that is even more hard because every one of them is living in different countries. And so the restrictions and the COVID restrictions and every government doing their restrictions, it's getting more and more difficult.
2016, you recorded Act 2 album and DVD live in Milan at the Teatro della Luna, released in 2018. You could have done this any place in the world, but you chose us. Such a declaration of love. How is Italy special for you still, Tarja?
I love Italy. I love Italy. I love Italians. I love so many things in Italy. I love your beautiful architecture in so many beautiful old cities. I love the history of the country. I love, the people. I love the food. Oh my God, so many things. But I also love the fact that you have been embracing me as an artist so nicely, so openly since many, many years already. So that's why, of course, when it was a time for me to choose the location for my DVD, Milano was there in my mind, and luckily we got to do it, and it was fantastic. So my fans in Italy, they are super fans and super loyal to me, and I'm always very happy to return.
Your European tour has been postponed to 2022. Are you going to prepare something special considering the long wait till you're going to be back?
It's a long wait for me. No, I have a lot of shows to do still with my Euro album, because the European tour we started in March this year got we needed to stop it in the middle and go with a milk train back home, all of us, and so I am still looking forward for my European dates, for my Asian dates, for my American dates, South American dates. There's just so much. So I believe so many things can still change before we are in 2022, and what we can face at that time of the year already. But the plan is to tour with the album, and obviously I will be changing songs in the meantime. And you know me, I mean, I live in a moment. But so far I'm really hoping to get back on the road and see you all very soon again. That's all. Yeah.
How will the world of music change after this pandemic? How do you see that?
Wow, it's been tough for the industry. It's been really tough for the whole event industry, I think. We artists, we are taking a huge hit, and it's been psychologically really hard time for us. We are emotional creatures. We are just like that. I mean, many of us, we really suffer some psychological problems, and so music is there to help us. It has been always there to help me personally, and so I know that is our strength really to live through this. And our public also has been supporting us extremely a lot during this time. So my communication with my fans have been very important during this time. And so I don't believe there is a chance that we will only be doing online concerts in the future, because people need the contact. We need each other. So this will not change. It cannot change. We will need to get back to where we were. I mean, I've never been afraid of people. I mean, I've never lived in fear, and I don't want to live in fear. And so we need to get through this. We are all in this together.
What have you been doing in the last few months? Have you rediscovered some old passions? And for the joy of your neighborhood, do you sing at home?
I sing every day. Oh, my voice is super powerful. I must say that I've been practicing a lot, and especially now for these Christmas concerts, I really try to, progress with my technique still, and there's just so much to do with voice in general. So I've been practicing a lot, and my voice is really so healthy now. I've been taking care of myself, and I feel really like, oh my God, ready to hit it again. I mean, but I've been a mother of the house. I mean, I have a daughter of 8 years old, and I'm taking care of the household and food. I love cooking. I love being at home, obviously, with my family. That is very special for me now that usually I'm around 7 months a year away from home.
Yeah.
So my daughter has loved to have me around, and so I have also loved having her around. And so it's going to be very difficult actually when this all changes. But I have to say that I've been I've been doing good. I've been writing new songs, a lot of new material. I've been recording albums, productions. I've been producing things. And so a lot of things are coming out next year, in the next couple of years.
As you mentioned, you're working on new music. In the Raw is from 2019 now. And do you have some more metal songs also in the can? What direction will your career take after, Christmas Forever?
You don't need to be afraid that I will be only doing Christmas music in the future. No, because obviously my career consists, I have a versatile style. Yes, sure. It's a very diverse career that I'm having. But I'm having so much fun with it that I can really dive into different type of songs or different type of style even, and do it with no problem, with no big problems. And so I really like challenging myself. But of course, you can expect me having another rock album coming up, and I'm writing songs for the new album already. But since I have still In the Raw and long tour with the In the Raw album coming out, so you cannot expect me to release a new rock album soon, but you can expect me to have a live DVD, for example, coming out again. And so that is from my last 15 years of career, celebrating my 15 years in this industry as a solo artist. So
yeah.
Time flies.
Nightwish and Tarja are still very often mentioned together. Those years will be part of your career forever. Is it still a compliment, or it bothers you a bit? And having become, an icon in symphonic metal, has some way limited your solo path, especially in the expectations of the fans, maybe not in your working process, but in the expectation of the fans?
Actually not. I don't feel like, because I feel completely free. I am free to express myself nowadays better than ever, actually, before. I carried those years with Nightwish with proud. I mean, I'm very proud of my work or with what we did together. Music will always remain there in books of history.
Yeah.
And I don't feel at all bothered by the fact, hey, as I said, I'm very proud of my beginning in rock, and it gave me the roots to continue, and on my own, and also gave me the freedom to express myself and open my arms to fly and so to try other things. So I don't feel that pressure from my audience at all. I know that I am challenging them with my music every time I'm releasing my records, because they are not the most common kind of rock records you could think of. If you listen to my last record, there are songs without any drums, guitar, bass. There are songs with the symphonic orchestra and my voice. And yes, I do different kind of things because that's who I am. But, the fans that really know me, they are very open-minded people, and they have embraced me. And so, I don't have any boundaries or frontiers in music, and I don't give a about it.
Okay. Tarja, with the message together, we will embrace the morning light, which is very positive, and we damn need it in this period. How will you be spending this different Christmas this year, and what are your best wishes for a Merry Christmas to our listeners at LINEAROCK?
Well, I will be spending my Christmas quite differently than I am used to. I am spending it together with my family here in Spain. I used to have a lot of people around coming over from Finland, my family members, and so this year, no, that is not possible, unfortunately. But, Christmas spirit is there. We put up some candles, beautiful music. We try to think all the people that have been with us and cannot be with us, and the ones that are already lost, but in a good way. There is always something good to think and positive things to think. And that's how I am trying to think through this and live through this. I know it's a very difficult time of a year now, and especially this year for many, but but we can still feel that connection. We can keep connected, and that's something that also we should not forget, that next time we can meet each other, we need to tell how much we love each other. That's a thing that we cannot forget.
Thank you so much, Tarja, for your time for this interview. And do you want to wish Merry Christmas to our listeners, announcing yourself the Feliz Navidad video?
Oh, I wish you all amazing, beautiful Christmas time, happiness and health. And this is Feliz Navidad for everyone.
Ciao, grazie.
Ciao,
grazie.